Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-0. The Minnesota Twins had 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Fish in Miami 1-0. The Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-1. Trey Mancini had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Orioles took care of the Royals 6-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-3. The New York Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. Zach Brown collected his 8th win overall, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 6-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The San Francisco Giants got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-6. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL West, the A's allowed only 5 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-1. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-2.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. The Athletics look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Jesus Luzardo gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it.
Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. There's a
swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Ariel Gerardo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
And now pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taveras waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Marcus Semien comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The second baseman, number 19.
Stepping in now, number 19. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Semien, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Down is full, 3 balls.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Semien's off and running. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Going back is the center fielder. A leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 43 on the year for him. And the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting range.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Back up the middle. And that Finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, B-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting him out every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Stepping into the box, Lázaro Armenteros, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. He waits, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. With 2 strikes now, the runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to goose the ground ball to get a double play.
Odor. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. They start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Dan, after that base hit, he has extended his hit streak to 9 games in a row. I know he wants double.
Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Oakland. Left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
The 1-0. high in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
The average coming in, 257. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Ball and a strike. Well, today's game provides the A's with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Count is 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 3 and the Rangers 2. Settling in now, Kevin Villarreal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kevin Villarreal.
And the pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Villarreal is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Number 22.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Grounds it sharply to third. And there's out number 2.
Batter number 10.
Riding in once again, Marcus Semien. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in again.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Wow, the hits just keep piling up for them.
19.
Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
First offering on its way. Number 19 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that is off the wall. The relay. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard to third, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2, so he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. It's marked out by the home plate umpire. Chris Davis next to bat. This is line to left. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Rangers, the center fielder.
The pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swinging a soft liner. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the umpire. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here it comes now to Andrus. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first, two gone.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So two are gone here in the Rangers' third. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail 5-2.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away.
The first baseman, number 25.
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Line drive to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Austin Allen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Number 31.
Man, they already hit one run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. One and one.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-2. And this one gets away. He'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he got him. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
That's a check.
Swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Here's Rougned Odor now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Fouled off. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, Hero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now
here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. And the deficit remains 5-2. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bouncer to the left side, and Bush has it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien, who reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate now, number 19. No balls and one strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Matt Chapman waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The A's strand one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sherton Apostle is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Apostle, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Now to the plate, Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a flare out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers leave one. They trail 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Ready, here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. That's by him for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead of the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball one.
You know, I'm not sure he'd throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single of it.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Under Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland, and it remains 5-2. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
Willie Calhoun is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. Blew the fastball right by him. Sped up his bat to the off speed.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him for this point. Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now back, the first baseman, Logan.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. popped him up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Jonathan Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 72.
Striding forward now, Kevin Villarreal 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit back toward the mound. On the first move it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
In now, Ramon Laureano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still out in front, 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Sherton Apostle. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit down the third baseline. And that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Number 19 over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Leody Taveras. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out to right. Villarreal is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 1.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Line toward right center. Villarreal is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They trail 5-2. Into the box now, number 19. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Now
the 1-0.
2-0.
a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. This one's still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
You said it, Leo. That's one of those that's either got to hit it right down the line or one of those cleaners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat this one.
And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-1.
This year against right-handed pitching, Chapman has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but is able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. Ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Slow roller left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A's go quietly there, and it remains 5-2. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The A's maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And in the bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. And more importantly than earning the sweep, these guys have their sights set on winning the division. They're in first place as we speak, so closing out every... And it's belted high and deep into right center. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing back, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Go to second, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Into the box now, Middledore. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Loriano is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Set, here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the A's 5. And the
leading off for the A's, the left fielder, Lazaro.
In now, Lázaro Armenteros, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wind up and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
At the plate now, Steven Piscotty. Tag for 1. On to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen. Back up the middle. There is Andrus. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Sherten Apostle. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Villarreal is there, 1 away. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now batting, Leody Taveras. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result he could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hendricks has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Punch out to end it, and the A's sweep the series and continue to set the pace in the division.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the grooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Athletics posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jesus Luzardo earns win number 15, tops on the staff, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs and 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-3. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-1. The Mets TGIF and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Jose Urquidy grabbed win number 9 this year, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 2-0. The Kansas City Royals put up 16 hits on the day as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 4-2. Garrett Cole won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 4-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they pulverized the Twins 13-5. It was their 7th win in a row. Clayton Kershaw got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the boys in blue took care of the Marlins 4-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. Robert Stock earned the 3rd W of his season, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 6-5. Chris Bryant plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 8-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Atlanta Braves finished off a 3-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-2. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-4. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. Matt Chapman continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Lucas Giolito will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now, that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh,
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's only 1 for 10. And it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this thing.
And he struck him out. Standing in, number 19, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Bureau. What you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of the series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here. He's vault himself into that top spot. He is certainly.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The ball days of all just start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. A righty from the state of Ohio will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
So striding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
the 300 mark in his last 10 games. He's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 0-2 once more. Base is empty here with nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And now pitch on the way. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So here's Jose Abreu. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Jimenez, base runner at first with 1 out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here. White Sox on top, 2-1. The plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and he pops him up. Abreu over to his left. Next play, 1 away.
That is it. The left fielder.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Lázaro Armenteros is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. (2-0) the count to the A's left fielder. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again. And when he does, watch out.
3-1 to him now. Three and two, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter is Marty Grandal. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. And the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting it, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
At the plate, Luis Robert. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting back, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
So coming to the plate, Danny Mendick trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
That's a ball.
He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Villarreal is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. It was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Kevin Villarreal.
Next up for the A's, Kevin Villarreal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, number 22.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle. Put something in play.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding forward now is the DH, D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now Abreu connects deep to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Stepping in now, number 19. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And there's ball 1. And it's fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's set and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazzara in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lázaro Armenteros stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
1-1 the count now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner will score from second. Davis ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Now that
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate, Austin Allen. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Kevin Villarreal. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead it 4-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Raul Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Right side hit hard. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gun. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he falls behind 0-2. Mazara is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Liner toward right center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ramon Laureano, 1 for 2, including a double back in first. And now a pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Short, hit hard. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL ranks. Into the box, number 19, fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gil, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far, no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is in there. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chris Davis next to bat. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Lambert stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Pitch coming. Here it is. Lázaro Armenteros is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ballman, 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the White Sox. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get back to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep. Maybe trying to curve.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone! Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases. I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Grounded weakly toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Maybe 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in the play.
On the second for the push out on the side is retired. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the A's 5 and the White Sox 4. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
So stepping in, Austin Allen, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball exercise.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now. There's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Kevin Villarreal as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The A's lead this one 5-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Now the pitch. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Boy, Jimenez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
In the air to straightaway right. Villarreal back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
it's fouled away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in the way.
Yeah, Matt, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, you're feeling that confident at the plate. It doesn't matter what the time is. You're going to go deep. You still feel confident.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He swings and grounds it to short. To Lowry at the bag. To Abreu for the big double play.
Now batting, number 19.
Stepping up now, number 19. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Set. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Mazara's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead it 5-4. Yasmani Grandal will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count. Inside ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's looked at for ball number 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Lou Trevino Takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. There's a solo shot for him in his last at bat, and it misses inside. 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work.
Oh, he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way, and he takes ball 1. Hard liner to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hey now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and it's now 6-4.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
The left fielder, Lázaro Armenteros.
At the plate now, Lázaro Armenteros fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the White Sox 4. Up next for Chicago, Danny Mendick, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. J.B. Wendelken answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
J.B. Wendelken.
Bases are empty, 1 man in. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. Takes it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, Yohan Moncada. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Turned on down the line. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
It's hard, D-Roll, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to filling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get thrown.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 6-4. Riding in, Austin Allen is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 31.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Villarreal. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, number 22.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ramon Laureano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. Now a hard liner toward short, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
A 1-1 home. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Now a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and hit to Lowry at second. He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're up 6-4. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
0-2, here it is. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready now for the White Sox. Nomar Mazara 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works.
Ball
though.
1.
And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hendricks. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts. Doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Oakland A's took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Bassett earns win number 15 on the year. Liam Hendricks earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. It was their 5th straight victory. Shohei Ohtani plated 3 runs on the day as the Angels took care of the Orioles 4-3. The Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-3. The Texas Rangers launched 3 home runs as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-2. The Yankees totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-3. Brandon Lau smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the Rays defeated the Cardinals 6-2. Kike Hernandez drove home 3 runs, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 7-4. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games.